So I wanted to ask you, we all saw the subcommittee hearing and the way that you were treated by particularly the Democrat politicians. And I'm curious to hear from you. How did that make you feel? And did you expect to be treated that way?
Um, I mean, I think as I said in the hearings, I I spent a long time overseas, in Russia, and I knew reporters who really suffered, who were beaten up, hit with crowbars, and even a couple who were murdered.
Oh my
So, being picked on in a congressional hearing on the scale of things that can happen to you isn't so bad. I think it was embarrassing. I was expecting to be attacked, but I think the way they behaved and the nature of the attacks was kind of insulting and showed the total lack of interest in the subject matter, which was a little bit shocking to me, I think.
I think so too. Do you think if, let's say it was the other way around, and let's say that the information that was reported by the Twitter files was more, I guess, critical about the left, so to speak, like most of the information that was discovered was against the left in reference to censorship. Do you think that the Democrat politicians on that committee would have been a little bit more tolerant, so to speak?
Well, honestly, I think if you read the Twitter files, the overwhelming majority of the stuff that we're writing about isn't really about one party or the other. Um, Most of it is about the intelligence services, and if you look at the focus of a lot of these lists that they were giving to Twitter, they're all over the place. They target people on both the left and the right. One person that I talked to described it as counterterrorism to counterpopulism. So it's really very dependent upon what country you're looking at. In the United States, they're more worried about Trump supporters because the populist right is more of a threat, I think, to the authorities. But in Europe, Africa, South America, these groups are, the anti-disinformation groups are looking more at the left. So I do find the lack of interest in this a little bit puzzling on the part of the Democrats because, well, I guess really not, because it's the real left that's being targeted, right? Not the Democratic Party left.